They all let us down.
All right, y'all. So listen, like I say in every other video, I hope y'all been progressing. I hope all is well with y'all. I just tried to stream this, but my internet was not agreeing with me for some reason. The KBPS, it wasn't loading. That's how we coming in 2025. The elites is trying to attack me off top. Y'all see, it's a lot going on the first day. On the first day of 2025, it's a lot going on. So, excuse me. First off, this video 48 minutes. I'm not going to play the whole 48 minutes of this video, and this video is going on 1.5 speed so we can understand what he's saying. But as you can see by the title, NLE Chopper, I did a humiliation ritual and I passed. Now, it's always a conspiracy. It's always fun and games. It's always for play until it actually happens. Until these things actually happen, until these things actually get brought to the light, it's all a conspiracy. It's never true. I wonder what these people is going to say now.
Nah, for real.
I wonder what the NPCs is going to say now that NLE Chopper is admitting to the fact that he did a humiliation ritual, even if this is just another stunt to get some views. But let's see. This got 40K views. Yeah. I don't know if that's as many as it could be. But on the off chance that this is just another money grab attempt, bro, it's doing nothing but proving a point. It's putting the truth in plain sight. These people are playing on the fact that these things exist and using it for their advantage. I'm dehydrated as hell. I'm gonna keep it a whole honey. I'm dehydrated. YN needs some water. But like I said, I'm not gonna drop a full 48-minute reaction on this. I'm just gonna skim. But apparently, is he playing with me?
Bro, he don't
Off
even
top,
be
I think
watching the videos, bro. You just be. He deleted it. Yeah.
I've passed my humiliation ritual with all honors, with flying colors. But the only difference between my humiliation ritual and a lot of others is I was walking with God the whole time. Being deeply rooted in prayer, deeply in search of answers, and deeply rooted and grounded in the palms of his hands through the process of this whole humiliation ritual. This video today is a serious one. I've done this video once already.
You do it because you want to appeal to everybody. Is that mindset? People don't be standing for something, so they like, well, they do stand for something, but they feel as though, that helps them get to what they're trying to achieve. So they do the next thing that they can do. Golly, it's a bunch of stuff with the New Orleans thing. Um,
These may look like dentures or partials, but in fact, it's some of the newest dental implant technology and
I would take like little by little and never take huge amounts like this.
Yes!
All right.
I drive a school bus for the last 5 years.
You guys can't open it?
No, we are. No. We're asking you. What money came from the store?
Finding a good job can be challenging, and sometimes keeping one is even tougher. Here's a look at some dumb people who got arrested at their jobs. Starting off with the case of Yana, who foolishly kept stealing from her employer and kept buying expensive items thinking no one would notice.
You think that much money's gonna go missing and nobody's gonna notice? She's missing $22,000.
In the first case, on June
22,000?
26th, 2021, the
That's not a little bit
Castleberry,
of money.
Florida Police Department received a call
That's like
from an
overtime.
employer reporting an employee for theft. When officers arrived, they found the employer sitting on the ground.
There should be 12 $100 bills in there total between the two, and now there's only one 100. Sorry, I'm a nervous wreck.
2600.
I never thought this would happen. It's okay. I treat my
And you got your initials you said on those dollar bills?
She explained that she had conducted a reverse sting operation, intentionally placing 12 marked $100 bills in the cash register to see if they would go missing. Her plan worked, and the suspect was soon discovered.
It's like we have the bank numbers. Plus, we have the serial numbers of the other $700 bills.
Okay.
So,
All right.
how do we do this? Do I just go in and just...
How does she look?
She's got a long tan khaki skirt. She's got a black over jacket. She's the shorter of the two. She looks kind of Latin, but I have the register tape too that she pulled it, like for the timestamp too.
Okay, you got that on video? Or do you just the tape?
I just have me on video, but not her on video doing it. But I have the time that she went overtime on.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. What's your phone number?
Excuse me, ma'am.
917?
She's on the phone with the customer.
Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, I'll get some pictures out to you, okay? All right, perfect. We'll give you a text, okay? I'll try to get them out to you today.
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Castleberry Police Department.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm here today is because we got a call in reference to something. I was wondering if we could talk to you for a second. Okay?
Yeah, of course.
The employee named Yana was the prime suspect, as the owner noticed her wearing expensive clothes, getting a Gucci bag, and coming in a new car at around the same time the theft started happening. The police took her to a separate room for questioning.
Somewhere we can talk to her.
If you want to privately, you can just go in the back.
Yeah, you can go ahead and show us.
Just like at the very back.
Yep.
Sorry. Mesh back there.
Alright. So first question is, can you guess why we're here?
I was accused of stealing money at a party. That was it.
Okay, well, got your car. Yeah, I do.
The killer that shook Los Angeles, 20 plus victims.
Welcome to Hood Politics. In this episode, I will be discussing the Grim Sleeper. The facts of the case are as follows.
The Grim Sleeper.
When it comes to infamous murderers from South Central Los Angeles, a few names come to mind, such as Lil Fee from the Rolling 60s, who was sentenced to death after murdering 4 people in August of 1984, or Ace Capone from the Van Ness Gangsta Brims, who was sentenced to death after murdering 5 people at a house party in October of 1984. But at the same time these men were wreaking havoc on the streets of South Central, there was a darker presence at work, one that wasn't killing over drugs, territory, gang pride, or revenge, but simply for the thrill. Lonnie David Franklin Jr. was born on August 30th, 1952, and spent most of his childhood in South Central Los Angeles. Lonnie's parents, Ruby and Lonnie Sr., were strict, but were also caring and did their best to raise Lonnie and his younger sister Patricia in a loving home. Ruby and Sr. moved to LA in the 1940s in order to take advantage of the booming job market. Sr. ultimately landed a job as a longshoreman. During his spare time, he worked on cars, and from time to time he would let Lonnie tag along. Lonnie quickly developed a passion for cars. Sr. took notice and began seriously teaching teaching Lonnie about cars, and by the age of 7, Senior was letting Lonnie drive. Over the years, Lonnie became good with his hands and began expanding his expertise from cars to appliances, but he struggled when it came to school and making friends. The other students picked on him for being short and overweight. In 1966, at the age of 14, Senior gave Lonnie his first car. Lonnie wasted no time getting behind the wheel and could often be seen cruising through the city. During high school, Lonnie transferred to a better rated school in the city of Compton. His parents felt that the school was better equipped to help him academically, but he continued to struggle, and before long, his academic issues became behavior issues. At the age of 16, Lonnie was arrested twice for grand theft auto, and the following year he was arrested for burglary. Right before he was scheduled to graduate high school, Lonnie got into a fight, leading him to be expelled. He then picked up a job at a nearby grocery store while he figured things out. Senior suggested that Lonnie join the army. He felt that it was a good idea because not only would it keep him out of trouble, but he would get to travel the world and get paid while doing so. In 1971, Lonnie enlisted in the army and began basic training. 6 months later, at the age of 19, Lonnie was stationed in Stuttgart, Germany. By age 21, Lonnie had taken to the army well and was working his way up the ranks. He became a corporal and the kitchen supervisor. Everyone believed that Lonnie had finally found his place in life and everything was going to work out, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case. On April 17th, 1974, at around 12:30 a.m., Lonnie was in a car with 2 other army men when the group spotted a 17-year-old young woman named Ingrid walking down the street. They stopped and asked her for directions and then offered her a ride home. Ingrid accepted the ride and got into the car. A few moments later, one of the men held a knife to her throat. They then drove her to a remote location and took turns assaulting her. Lonnie even took pictures during the attack. Ingrid began faking interest in the men in hopes that it would lead them to let her go, which ultimately worked. As the group drove Ingrid to her destination, Lonnie gave her his phone number. After being dropped off, Ingrid reported the attack to police. Investigators had her call Lonnie and lure him to a nearby train station. Lonnie was arrested after arriving and was ultimately convicted of kidnapping and assault. On December 20th, 1974, Lonnie was sentenced to 3 years and 4 months in prison, but only ended up serving less than a year. On July 24th, 1975, Lonnie was given a dishonorable discharge from the army. At the age of 23, he returned to LA and began working odd jobs to make ends meet. While getting readjusted to civilian life, he met a 21-year-old educator named Sylvia Castillo. She was a teacher and had relocated to LA from Belize. She was well known in the neighborhood and spent time taking care of the elderly. The two instantly clicked, and shortly afterwards they were married and settled into a home on 81st Street near Western Avenue. They then decided to start a family. In 1978, they had a daughter named Crystal, and in 1981, they had a son named Christopher. That same year, Lonnie began looking for more stable work to support his family. He stumbled across an opening for a mechanic position working on police cruisers for the LAPD. Lonnie loved the job. He was able to provide for his family while making a steady income doing something that he loved. He stayed at the job for about a year, but he wanted more, so he applied to become a garbage truck operator. The job paid more, had benefits, and room for growth. Shortly afterwards, he was hired. The Franklins seemed to have it all: a loving marriage, great kids, and budding careers. Lonnie would fix his neighbors' cars and appliances for a discounted rate, and sometimes even for free. He would also loan people money when they needed it. The Franklins were known as great entertainers and would throw parties and barbecues on a regular basis, and people from all over the neighborhood would attend. It seemed like Lonnie had finally gotten himself together, but it was all a facade. Lonnie's dark side never left. He just became better at hiding it. He was living a double life, one of a loving husband, father, and member of the community, and another of a murderous psychopath. On an August night in 1985, a 29-year-old woman named Deborah Jackson was at the home of Elizabeth and Leo Anderson. Deborah had moved in with the couple and their 4 children in 1981. Elizabeth was cooking dinner when Deborah told her that she had to go repay a loan. Elizabeth urged her to wait until the next morning, but Deborah told her that payment had to be made that night. Elizabeth offered her a ride, but Deborah said she'll just catch the bus and be back by 10 p.m. Elizabeth hugged Deborah and watched her walk down the street until she was out of view. Unfortunately, Deborah never made it back home. On August 10th, 1985, a man was walking his dog in an alley near Gage Avenue when he discovered Deborah's body. She had been shot 3 times in the chest with a .25 caliber pistol, and her body was wrapped in an old carpet. No bullet casings were found at the scene. Deborah's purse was found nearby. Investigators searched her purse and found her ex-girlfriend's phone number written on a piece of paper. They then called her ex-girlfriend and broke the news. The woman said she was expecting Deborah to swing by to pick up some of her belongings, but she never did. Deborah had fallen on hard times and became addicted to drugs, which led to her losing in custody of her 3 children a few years prior, but she was making an effort to better herself. She was a trained beautician and was working as a cocktail waitress at the time of her death. By this time, crack had taken over the streets of South Central and created thousands of addicts along the way, with a large portion being women, and all too often, they were preyed upon. Also, a large group of these women resorted to sex work in order to feed their addiction, which left them susceptible to robbery, assault, and murder. In September of 1985, LAPD officials held a press conference and told the public they believed Deborah and over a dozen other women were victims of a serial killer dubbed the Southside Slayer. The community was outraged, not only because law enforcement kept quiet about an active serial killer in the area, but they also felt that police weren't doing enough to catch the suspect due to the victims being drug addicts and sex workers. Local community groups began organizing and coordinating with law enforcement to catch the killer, but the bodies kept piling up. On August 12, 1986, the body of a 35-year-old woman named Henrietta Wright was found in the alley near the intersection of 3rd and Vernon Avenue. She had been shot twice in the chest with a .25 caliber pistol, and her body was wrapped in a blanket and covered with a mattress. A piece of a man's shirt had been stuffed in her mouth. Henrietta was the mother of 5 children. She had fallen on hard times and was homeless and living out of hotels. She worked in the cafeteria during
opportunity for anyone between 18 and 24 years old. We're looking for motivated people to take cybersecurity classes
during the day and sometimes as a cocktail waitress at night. After a house fire destroyed her home, she became overwhelmed and turned to drugs to escape. Just like Deborah's murder, investigators found no bullet casings around Henrietta's body, but after running ballistics tests, they found that the bullets from both murders came from the same gun. The other Southside Slayer victims had been strangled. This led investigators to believe that there were now 2 killers operating in South Central. On January 10, 1987, the body of a 23-year-old woman named Barbara Ware was found in the alley near the intersection of Ascot Avenue and 56th Street. She had been shot once in the chest with a .25 caliber pistol, and her body was covered with trash and an empty gas tank. A witness who saw Barbara's body being dumped called 911.
What the hell?
Yes, I'd like to report a murder or a dead body or something.
Where at?
The address is 1346 East 56th Street in the alley. And the guy that dropped her off was driving a white and blue Dodge van. And, he threw her out. And the only thing that's hanging out of this, like he threw a gas tank on top of her, and the only thing you can see out is her feet.
Okay, what's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Oh, I don't stand anonymous. I know too many people. Okay, then, bye-bye.
All right.
Police later found the van in a church parking lot about 4.5 miles away from the crime scene. The hood was still warm to the touch, and people inside of the church said they had used the van earlier that evening. Several church members were interviewed, and the van was processed for evidence, but no evidence of the crime was found, and people at the church were cleared of any wrongdoing. The coroner estimated that Barbara had been killed 12 to 15 hours prior to her body being dumped. Some believe that the 911 caller was someone involved in the murder, or even the killer himself. The bullet recovered from Barbara matched the bullets recovered from Deborah and Henrietta. At this point, investigators were convinced that a new serial killer was operating in South Central. They then established a separate task force to investigate the murders, but just like before, they decided to keep it under wraps and not alert the public. On April 15th, 1987, the body of a 26-year-old woman named Bernita Sparks was found in the alley near the intersection of 94th Street and Western Avenue. Bernita told her mother that she was going to the store to buy a pack of cigarettes, but she never returned home. Her body was found in a dumpster the next day. She had been strangled, beat, and shot once in the chest with a .25 caliber pistol. On August 31st, 1987, the body of a 26-year-old woman named Mary Lowe was found in the alley near the intersection of 89th Street and Western Avenue. Mary told her mother that she was going to a Halloween party, but she never returned home. Her body was found behind a large bush the next day. She had been beaten and shot in the chest with a .25 caliber pistol. A witness reported seeing Mary get into an orange Ford Pinto with a young black man. On January 30th, 1988, the body of a 22-year-old woman named Lucretia Jefferson was found in the alley near the intersection of 102nd Street and Walton Place. She had been shot in the chest with a .25 caliber pistol, and her body was covered with a mattress. A napkin with the word AIDS written on it had been placed over her face. On September 11th, 1988, the body of an 18-year-old woman named Alicia Alexander was found in the alley near the intersection of 43rd Place and Western Avenue. Alicia had made her way to a nearby liquor store located on Normandy Avenue, but she never returned home. She was found strangled strangled and shot in the chest with a .25 caliber pistol. A sweatshirt was tied around her neck and her body was covered with a mattress. Detectives found no bullet casings at the crime scene, so they concluded the victims were killed somewhere else and dumped at the locations. They also found that the bullets entered the victims from the left side at a downward angle. Investigators collected DNA from the crime scenes, but at the time, DNA technology wasn't advanced and there was no CODIS database. CODIS stands for Combined DNA Index System, and it allows local, state, and federal forensics labs to exchange and compare DNA profiles. Unfortunately, CODIS was roughly a decade away from being widely implemented. Meanwhile, Lonnie continued his charade of being an upstanding community member. He could often be seen standing in his front lawn and sparking a conversation with anyone that happened to walk by. The neighborhood kids had even affectionately nicknamed him Mr. Lonnie. Also during this time, Lonnie took medical leave from work after hurting his right arm on the job. So in order to generate income, he began buying cars from auctions and junkyards. He would then fix them and sell them. Sometimes he forged vehicle titles and swapped license plates. Sylvia began working nights, and as soon as Crystal and Christopher went to sleep, Lonnie would hit the streets in search of his next victim. On November 20th, 1988, a 30-year-old mother of two named Anitria Washington was walking down the street on her way to a friend's house when Lonnie pulled up alongside of her in his orange Ford Pinto. He exited the car, approached Anitria, and asked if she wanted a ride. Initially, Anitria declined, but Lonnie was persistent, so she eventually gave in and accepted his offer. After she got into the car, Lonnie drove in the opposite direction of Anitria's friend's house. When she told him that he was going the wrong way, he replied that he had to swing by his uncle's house on 81st Street to pick up some money. Moments later, Lonnie's energy shifted. He became cold and dark. Lonnie said something, but Anitria couldn't hear what he said, so she turned towards him, and a few seconds later, everything went quiet. She then noticed blood on her clothes. She reached for the door, but Lonnie said, "Don't touch that door or I'll shoot you again." Anitria asked Lonnie why he shot her, and he replied that she was disrespecting him. Lonnie then began to ramble and call her by another woman's name. He refused to take her to the hospital, and as she drifted in and out of consciousness, Lonnie began to assault her. Anitria tried to push him off, but she passed out. She was awakened to the flash of a camera and realized Lonnie was taking photos of her. Anitria once again reached for the door handle, and this time, Lonnie opened the door and pushed her out, and the car drove away. Anitria was left for dead, but she was able to pick herself up and make it to her friend's house. She laid bleeding on the front porch until her friend found her and called an ambulance. Anitria would go on to survive and ultimately make a full recovery. Using DNA, investigators were able to tie Anitria's attacker to the other victims. Her statements also gave investigators a look into how the murders were committed. Seeing how all the victims were shot from the left at a downward angle, it made sense that the shooter was bigger and would be sitting in the driver's seat while the victim sat in the passenger seat. Also, her statements confirmed detectives' theory that the victims were shot in one place and dumped in another. Anitria gave investigators a description of the suspect in his vehicle. She also took them to where they stopped on 81st Street, which was only 3 doors down from Lonnie's home. Officers canvassed the area multiple times, but every time they did so, Lonnie left the neighborhood. Investigators never made the description of the suspect or his vehicle public. After the attack on Anitria, the murder suddenly came to a stop. By the early 1990s, neighbors noticed a change with the Franklins. They didn't seem to be the happy family that they once were. Sylvia wasn't at the home as often, and the parties and barbecues stopped completely. Lonnie had also become less conversational and helpful to his neighbors. Also, police began investigating Lonnie for his disability claim. They found evidence that he had filed multiple false claims over the years. With Lonnie's career and family in shambles, he continued to spiral. He was arrested for burglary, 2 assaults, and gun possession. At one point, he was found guilty of grand theft auto and spent 4 months in jail. While Lonnie was going through turmoil in his personal life, the community could finally breathe a sigh of relief.
Right.
Although no suspect was apprehended, the murder seemed to stop, and for the next 13 years, there was no sign of the killer. By the early 2000s, crime in the city was at a low. The heights of gang violence and the crack epidemic had come to an end, so investigators began using their resources to crack cold cases. In November of 2001, a 6-man unit was established to investigate cold cases. DNA technology had advanced, giving the unit a chance at solving over 9,000 murders that occurred between 1960 and 1997. By this time, it was discovered that the Southside Slayer was actually at least 6 killers operating independently at the same time. By 2001, most of the group had been arrested and convicted, but a couple were still on the loose due to not having their DNA in the system. On December 21st, 2001, a 15-year-old young woman named Princess Bartholomew was reported missing. Princess had been abused by her father during her infant and toddler years, which led to the state taking her away from her biological family and putting her into foster care. At around 3 years old, she was placed with David and Dolores Smart in Claremont, California, roughly 30 miles east of Los Angeles. She arrived at the home with scars and bruises and would sometimes wake up screaming. From that point, the couple did all they could to help her. They enrolled her in private school and sent her to therapy, and over time, she began to recover. Princess was finally receiving the love and care that she had been denied of early in life. She had a family that adored her and gave her the best of everything. But in 1997, at the age of 10, she was hit with a tragedy. Dolores unexpectedly passed away, and later David began suffering from health problems. Princess's foster sister Samara began caring for her, but as a college student with her own children, the responsibility proved to be too much. Princess was then placed with a new family in South Central. She had a difficult time adjusting to her new environment. She ran away from home on multiple occasions, and later she turned to sex work. On March 19, 2002, a passerby found Princess's body behind a shrub near the intersection of 83rd Street and Van Ness Avenue. She had been beaten and strangled. On July 11, 2003, the body of a 35-year-old woman named Valerie McCorvey was found by a crossing guard near the intersection of 109th Street and Dinker Avenue. She had been strangled. DNA was recovered from Princess's and Valerie's crime scenes. The samples were tested and came back as a match. The samples also matched the .25 caliber murders throughout the 1980s. Although the method of murder changed, investigators knew the killer had come back. All the DNA matched one person, but there was still no suspect. Early on, DNA was only taken when suspects were arrested for violent crimes, and since Lonnie had never been arrested for such crimes, his DNA was never collected. On January 1st, 2007, a homeless man was looking for cans to recycle in the alley near the intersection of 94th Street and Western Avenue when he found the body of a 25-year-old woman named Janicia Peters. She had been shot in the lower back and stuffed inside of a garbage bag, which was later zip-tied closed. Evidence showed that she was still alive when she was put into the bag. Janicia was the mother of a young boy and had struggled with drug addiction. She was attempting to better herself and had recently enrolled in school and was taking computer science classes. Investigators found DNA on the zip tie, tying Janicia's murder to the other murders. With the murders continuing but not getting closer to an arrest, investigators hit a wall. They decided to circle back to the only woman on record for surviving an attack, Anitria Washington. In 2007, investigators called her in for an interview. Anitria was furious at the way the case was being handled. 20 years later, there were more victims and investigators still had no suspect. Anitria gave a near identical account of the incident, but this time, investigators took a special interest in the suspect taking her picture. During this time, a reporter named Christine Palisak learned that detectives were reinvestigating the .25 caliber murders. Christine discovered unsealed return search warrants and spoke to the cold case unit about the investigation. The unit was tight-lipped and didn't give her much information. Christine continued digging and made contact with someone in the coroner's office. The person gave Christine all types of information regarding the case. On August 27, 2008, Christine's story about the .25 caliber murders was published in LA Weekly. Due to the killer taking a 13-year hiatus between the murders, he was dubbed the Grim Sleeper. Detectives were forced to confirm the report and admit that there was an active serial killer on the loose. They later held a press conference about the investigation. Some family of the victims didn't know anything about the investigation and only found out after seeing their loved one's picture come across the television screen. Detectives then released an age-progressed sketch of the suspect based on Anitria's description, and they also offered a $500,000 reward for information leading to the killer's arrest. Investigators received over 800 tips, but none of them panned out. Ironically, a billboard asking for information about the murders was put up 2 blocks from Lonnie's home. In April of 2008, California allowed law enforcement to use familial DNA in investigations, which meant DNA collected from unsolved crime scenes can now be compared to convicted offenders' DNA, and the samples don't have to be a perfect match, but just a partial match, which would indicate some kind of family tie and allow law enforcement to narrow their investigation. DNA from the Grim Sleeper was submitted for testing, but yielded no results. In July of 2010, investigators tested the DNA again, and this time they received a match to Lonnie's son, Christopher Franklin. Christopher was 28 years old at the time and had pled guilty to a gun charge, and as a part of his felony probation, he had to submit a DNA sample. Detectives began investigating Christopher's male family members and stopped when they got to Lonnie. He was in his mid-50s at the time, which put him in the correct age range. He also fit the suspect's physical description and lived on 81st Street. The victims were found in alleys all over South Central, so when investigators learned that Lonnie was a garbage man, it made sense that someone with immense knowledge of side streets and alleyways would be responsible for the murders. Detectives believed that Lonnie was their suspect, but they didn't have enough evidence to make an arrest. They wanted to make sure his DNA was 100% matched to the Grim Sleeper's DNA, so they began following him around, waiting for the chance to collect any evidence that may have his DNA, such as a cigarette butt, a piece of food, or a drink. For days, investigators came up empty, but soon afterwards, they caught a break. Detectives learned that Lonnie was attending a birthday party at a pizza parlor, so they followed him. One of the detectives told the restaurant's manager about the situation, and and asked if he could act as an employee. The manager agreed, and for the next 3 hours, the detective acted as a busboy. He walked the floor and collected things from the partygoers' table, and ultimately his efforts paid off. He was able to get a slice of pizza that Lonnie had taken a bite out of. The pizza was later swabbed for DNA, and the sample was sent out for testing. A couple of days later, the results were in. The DNA was a perfect match to the Grim Sleeper. On July 7th,
Bro, they
2010,
act like,
law enforcement officials
bro, the police act like the your environment, like you going to you talked about this earlier, like you go to Dunkin' Donuts every day, and now you go into Dunkin' Donuts and it's all federal agents and you don't even know. Like the customers are federal agents, the fucking everything about it today in that store was just federal agents, and you wouldn't even known.
descended on Lonnie's home. He was taken into custody without incident. Officers then executed a search warrant of the home, and over 800 pieces of evidence were recovered, including multiple pairs of handcuffs, women's clothing, and 10 guns, including the 25 caliber pistol used in Genesia's murder. Investigators also found a stack of driver's licenses and ID cards. One was a Hawthorne High School student ID belonging to a 17-year-old young woman named Ayala Marshall. Ayala was the mother of a baby girl and had gotten involved with drugs while attending Hawthorne High. She had a history of running away from home. One day, she left her daughter with her parents and never returned. She was last seen leaving a medical center and has been missing since February 1st, 2005. Another ID card belonged to a 31-year-old woman named Rolenia Morris. She was last seen near the intersection of 91st Street and Western Avenue and has been missing since September 10th, 2005. While searching Lonnie's home, investigators found over 1,000 Polaroid pictures of women. A lot of the photos feature women that were unconscious, one of them being Anitria. The community was taken aback at the news. For over 20 years, Lonnie had been a pillar of the community, and he was the last person they would expect to commit acts so evil. Meanwhile, back at the police station, investigators began questioning Lonnie about the murders. Lonnie said he didn't know anything about them.
Do you know why you're here?
No, I don't.
Do you have any idea why you're here?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, we're working on an investigation, and there's a warrant for your arrest, charging a count of murder.
Count of murder?
Yes, sir. So, before we get into it, and I know I can see right by your expression, you got a lot of questions to ask us. And, we got a couple to ask you, too. But look at all of these. Your luck is running out fast. And unless you come up with some kind of explanation, I mean, I'm not hiding anything from you. I'm telling you straight up. Straight up. This young lady, her name is Henrietta Wright. Go ahead, take a close look.
No recollection at all.
No recollection, or you just don't?
I don't know her. I don't know her. But ugly, I don't know her. So,
what?
But ugly, I don't know her. Sorry, I don't know her.
Dog is crazy. All those women are
this young lady,
deceased.
Deborah Jackson. So if I told you you were connected to the deaths of all of these ladies, who do you think Detective Kilcoyne and I would be sitting here looking at? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know who we'd be looking at?
Oh, okay. You looking at me? You looking at me?
I mean, do you agree?
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. Yes.
I mean, all of these people that you say you don't know, through scientific evidence, are all pointing the finger at Lonnie David Franklin Jr. Sit there and look at their faces, all staring at you, pointing that finger at you. You wouldn't be here if we weren't absolutely convinced
2010, investigators released 180 of the photos found at Lonnie's home to the public. Detectives didn't know if the women were alive, dead, or had moved away, so they hoped that family members or even the women themselves would contact them. The calls began pouring in, and investigators were able to identify most of the women in the photos and conclude that they were alive and well, but some of the women in the photos were never identified. Investigators believe Lonnie was responsible for at least 6 additional murders, with 2 occurring during his 13-year hiatus. One victim being a 21-year-old woman named Sharon Dismuke. On January 15, 1984, Sharon was found on the floor of a men's bathroom in an abandoned gas station. She had been shot twice in the chest with a .25 caliber pistol and had a rag stuffed in her mouth. Another victim was a 28-year-old woman named Inez Warren. On August 15, 1988, Inez was found in the alley, suffering from a gunshot wound to the chest. She was transported to the hospital, where she was pronounced dead. Another victim was a 36-year-old man named Thomas Steele. On August 14, 1986, Thomas was found dead near the intersection of 71st Street and Halldale Avenue. Another victim was a 43-year-old woman named Georgia Mae Thomas. On December 28, 2000, Georgia was found lying in the alley. Today, the Grim Sleeper's name lives in infamy, and he is considered one of the most notorious serial killers in American history. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
When you get up there and lie with your scary ass, I got socked out.
Now it's personal.
Yeah, homies. Nigga, I'll f him over. I'll f him over. And I'm going to tell you like this, with a scary buster ass. The nigga better stop playing. He better stop playing. You know why?
Why?
He better stop playing. You know why?
I do know why.
Why?
Because there's an audio recording. Not a video recording, so this was very unique. I never listened to audio of a fight before. It actually reminded me of when I was a kid.
Well, you know everybody know my voice off the back. Chris on the Fig, Vernon Avenue. You know,
my uncle used to listen to baseball games on the radio. On the Dead Homies. And also, he's dead. So on the Dead Uncles.
Hold on.
Oh, no.
Hold up.
You're not going to play it.
Hold
up.
Hold up.
Oh,
hold up.
Oh, Lord. Can you not sit back to the camera?
See this how you expose a buster. This how you expose a buster.
Oh no.
You see what I'm saying? Cause I already see they trying to switch it up already. Like, oh, you know what? For extra with me on the first. No, nigga, I'll put you out, and I max you out. Yo, scary ass is scary. Not everybody else. Everybody else with it. Yo, scary ass nigga scary that did it for a bitch and not for the gangs. But this how you expose a buster. This how you expose. Hold on. Everybody know my voice. You know off the bat. Look how little boy the nigga.
Adam a clown.
You hear that? Nah. I ain't with the internet, nigga. Listen. Keep listening. I'm telling nigga, what we doing, blood? Is we in, out? You like, oh, my shoulder out. Nigga, we in or out?
Have you ever popped your shoulder out?
Nigga, stop.
I have a lot of sympathy for that. That shit is
I
like...
hit it with his own shit.
You could never fight when you have your arm hanging out.
I hit it with his own shit. What we doing, blood? We in, out, nigga, we fight or not? I don't give a fuck about your shoulder, nigga. You should have thought about that when you got on the internet line, nigga. Rewind it back for y'all. Let me know for they can know.
Bro, extras, man.
There are many ways to do it at Planet Fitness, but only one way to start. Come in.
When you're walking back into the jail after being gone for a couple months, does it feel like Hulk Hogan walking to the ring?
Hey, this one thing I could say.
Everyone's cheering.
That's one thing I could say. Every motherfucking CO in there, because you know I've been in there, so everybody know me now. That motherfucker is sick. That motherfucker is sick. That motherfucker up in here, everybody, off the back. When I mean the now famous, oh yeah.
Because off the back wasn't really that big of a thing last time.
It's sick.
Now you built it up.
Off the back.
A new anthem.
Oh, I see you with Adams on No Jumpers. Oh, off the back. Oh, what's up with him? Off the back. They just going on and going on. After they told me they trying to see me the high power because they said I'm too famous and I got too much influence.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? I'm like, that's South dead homies. I'm like, that's put me on the line. You talking about putting me high power for what? You get what I'm saying?
But high power wouldn't be kind of like is that just like higher security? So you're not getting
but
as
like
much
that's
freedom?
like it's no movement though.
Okay.
It's the celebrity role. What the hell no, I'm a gangbanger. First off, I'm a gangbanger. Put me on the line. All that celebrity role shit. I'm not no celebrity when I walk in this motherfucker. I'm a gang member.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'm doing everything what everybody else doing. But that's sometimes you gotta let them know that.
But there's a lot of celebrities that are also gangbangers, right?
Yeah, but it's up to them to go to the main line. It's not.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Would
talking
you
about?
look down
But
on somebody for doing that?
Huh?
Would you look down on somebody for doing that?
No, because sometimes you can't look down on somebody that's doing that because at the end of the day, sometimes it's gonna be against they ain't gonna have no choice because they gonna come and say, look, we gotta put you here. You can't go there. We don't care what you say, or you just gonna be in the hole.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because I like a lot of celebrities. They might hit the line for like a month or two and then go, what's the name? That's out though. But you gotta press though.
Right.
You gotta press. It's up to you to press, but sometimes all the pressing ain't gonna help sometimes. You're gonna be too famous. They don't want you on the line because, you know what I'm talking about, they gonna say you got too much influence. They gonna say, you get what I'm saying, they don't know what they don't know if the CO's gonna bring you something in or not.
Definitely. But
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
so
They
you
might be your fan.
You get in there, and what are the vibes? Does it feel like the other prisoners are happy to see you, or is it just the Crips who are happy to see you?
No, everybody was happy to see me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you're the energy in there, I'm
yeah,
assuming.
you know what I'm saying? I like everybody in that motherfucker know me.
Yeah.
So when he back, you get what I'm saying? The Crips, the Bloods, everybody, the Southsiders, he back. Whoop, off the back. Cause one thing there, I'm a gang member when I go in there, you get what I'm saying? And I gang bang and I push when I go up in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't go in there as a celebrity.
Yeah.
I go in there as a gang member just like the rest of them. You get what I'm saying? And I push. They want to hear a story, you know, what's going on up here, or you know what I'm saying? I tell them shit because that's my homies. You get what I'm saying? But other than that, I go in there.
A lot of gangbanging rappers are kind of halfway in. They publicly, they don't like to talk about the gang shit. They don't really hype it up too much. You, on the other hand, off the back.
See, look.
You're celebrating the jail culture and letting everybody know how it goes down.
Because at the end of the day, it's a lot of real ones in there. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to all the active Crips in there and all the active Bloods in there, all the active Southsiders in there. It's a lot of active, real members in there. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm just like them. You get what I'm saying? But I just made it out and became successful. You get what I'm saying? And hopefully they make it out too and be successful. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's like saying, don't forget where you come from. You get what I'm saying? Most people get money and like, I'm on, nigga, I don't give a fuck about nothing, nigga, I'm spending this money, I'm going wild. Me, that's out. Dead homie, I ain't gonna never forget where I come from, bro. I bring my homies everywhere I go. On the dead homies, I bring my hood wherever I go. You know, I'm shooting everybody out because at the end of the day, we all in the same boat.
You mean shouting everybody out?
Yeah, hell
okay.
yeah.
You don't want to shoot it out with everybody. Yeah.
Mm.
this. Damn. He's not gonna claim your man's. Wallahi, I'm not. Will Ashton, the king of Pittsburgh. King of Pittsburgh. Come on.
What the hell?
Some of you, he ready? No, he's not ready. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, y'all know what's going on. We in Pittsburgh, nigga. We in Pittsburgh. Episode 6 of the Boxing Mafia show. I had to grab my skeezy on. Cause yo, what they say? The bull with the skeezy.
It's that Philly accent, John.
Like this. I had to grab my shades and my skeezy. I'm on all bitty shit. It's the battle of PA, y'all. May the best man come on top. Pittsburgh, you know what I'm on. We on dog shit. Let's get it. Come on. Ready for this shit? Listen, man. First of all, shout out my man. Tell him who you is, bro. Tell him who you is.
BJ December, you know what I'm saying? Face of Pittsburgh.
My boy, he the face of Pittsburgh, so I had to tap in with the lettuce in the top booth from Pittsburgh. But I got them hitters with me today. I got them hitters with me today. I got them Stepper McWeapons today. You heard me? I heard you. Listen, you don't even look confident. My man came out with his slides. He already. Look at him. That's just me being comfortable as hell. You know what I'm saying? He thought like comfy. No, I'm Mr. Comfortable.
That bro got slumped.
That's cute. They got a little matching shirts.
Oh yeah, this the Mafia show. You already know. We got crazy. We repping your colors. Yeah, it's like. You don't got me how I think. Shut the f up.
If you want to learn how to edit really well from professional Hollywood editors, we're going to show you the stuff that nobody else is teaching. I'm talking about real creative skills.
This is certified Boxing Mafia show member, certified Bunny member. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Bro flew from North Carolina to put on for his city. Yo, Pete, I want to tell you I appreciate you so much, bro. Damn me the fuck up. Damn me the fuck up, boy. Damn me the fuck up. You hear me? I really love you for doing some shit like that. Catching a flight? Bro, catching a flight. Why y'all not catching flights over here, bro?
They not like that.
You feel me? So my man about to come over here. He put it on for North Carolina. He about to catch a body. You feel me? So my man about to come flight. Why y'all not catching flights over here, bro?
They not like that.
You feel me?
Why
So
his
my man
voice
about to come
like
over here.
that, G?
He put it on for North Carolina. He about to catch a body. But listen, the question is though, I wanted to pull you to the side, like, how you feel about this rematch with Osama though? They've been talking about it. In the comments, they say they want that joint running back. Talking about the rematch. Yes. I mean, first of all, before you say it, the fans, if y'all really want this, I'm gonna keep it a bean. How many likes we need?
I would say 20,000.
20,000? Wow! Got him. I ain't even never touched on 20,000.
Nah, but you know, you up there, you on your way. So they gonna feel me. We gonna get them the rematch anyway. We gonna
Yeah, them Philly dudes. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Hella light, but they look old as hell.
Oh no, he crazy for that.
I did not say that, bro. You kidding? No. Hold on, he tipping, bro.
I'm with the
He tipping, bro. He tipping. Bro, he lying, bro. He lying.
We got it.
Bro, that's Diddy, bro. Waterfall.
Today is goofy, bro. You gotta take it to the chin. Yo, where you at? Oh, word. There you go.
So yeah, you just not gonna, bro, like the video, bro. I'm tired of keep asking y'all. I don't understand how we run up these type of numbers. And
1 PA. Who really change my clothes? It's game time, baby. Philly versus Pittsburgh. Let's get it. Let's get this first rumble in. Come on.
The battle of PA.
Yeah. Turn me up. Turn your city up. Yeah. I already know what's going on. Come on, son.
We got Philly on the left. Who we here with?
Come on, you already know Barbarian, bitch.
Big Barbarian.
There you go.
You talking about? Who we got right here?
On the right, who we with?
Tiz, aka Tizzle X5 on all platforms. Peep it.
Listen, man. Y'all know how all these Jones go. This the Boxing Mafia show. First of all, welcome to the Boxing Mafia show. Yo, we start off every joint with a 10-second stand on. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Get in his mitt. Get in his mitt. Talk greasy. Talk greasy. Walk him down. Yeah, he talking, G. He talking. He talking. He talking. You a back the up. Yo, listen. Y'all listening? I want a clean bug. Not behind the head, nothing below the belt. When I say stop, stop. When I Nick, bro, when she blow the whistle, that means stop. Oh yeah, you heard that noise? You heard
Bro,
that
these
cha-ching?
fake ads.
Was don't leave the joint without liking the video, bro. Bro, if you make I be in this. 3, 2, 1, let's go! It's the battle of PA, nigga. Let's get it.
He did not come out. He did not just, bro. He said for 2 seconds, bro. Who are you fighting? Nah, cuz. Nah, cuz. Nah, gang. His ass don't know how to fight, gang. He tall, though. Oh my God, they about to knock his shit out. But this don't feel good. This don't feel right, bro.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. He came to set it off. Come on.
Look at his face, bro. His face is done.
I smoked too much. So
you smoked too much? Listen, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. You know what you're doing wrong, bro? You keep throwing punches and you're not even trying to play no defense. You throwing punches looking straight, bro. You're gonna get hit by all them joints.
That's all because
you gotta.
because I'm sore from haircut.
Listen, bro. All right, listen, you fighting right now. I'm gonna tell you what you gotta do. You gotta move your head. You gotta move.
2 more rounds.
Move your heads. Use your jab. You swing it like this.
No, he don't, bro. It's a TKO coming.
Right now,
I need you to calm down. Yo, that overrate always keep landing. Take your time. When you dip, come back with a left hook straight right. Alright? Jab him out. Hit my man goes too hard, man.
Hey, Barb! Hey, Barb! Why you acting like that? Yo, Barb been acting real goofy lately. That's all I'm gonna say. How you feel, boy?
Big Barbarian, you
Put it on for the video.
Big North Philly.
In front of us.
These niggas know what it is, man.
You speaking loose as shit, gang. You gonna knock you. Keep your chin tucked too.
Hey, do exactly that. You'll be alright, nigga. Let's see what you got. Okay.
We good. I like that relentless shirt too. We relentless over here.
Real shit. How you feel about this shit right now?
Bro, this shit bad, bro.
This shit bad, bro.
I said, he talking about he got 2 more rounds.
They trying to give you excuse here, get my other mans, but when we was popping and saying, yo, where he at? He ain't pop
He ain't
out.
want him, bro.
But now he want to rumble. See, that's the shit that I was talking about. My man came out here still rumbling. They scared. They scared out here.
He trying to say that he got 2 more rounds. I said, no, he don't.
Exactly, bro. He don't even got another round in him.
He done after this. I give him 30 seconds, bro.
I give him
30 seconds. 25. Why you doing him like that, bro?
I was trying. I didn't
want
want
crazy, right?
He wanted to fight me. I said I didn't want to fight him at all. And it's me just not. This not boxing. Just me bubbing.
Right, bro. TKO! TKO! TKO!
30 seconds, I'm telling you. That shit don't stay ready.
You don't got one.
That shit over with?
We ain't doing that over here, gang.
I'm sorry, bro. You about to call it. Hey, yo! I'm throwing the hands up, bro!
No, you can't do that. Hold on.
Listen, he said he wanted to. I asked him, bro. He said that. We asked, bro. I ain't forcing nobody. Yo, these Pittsburgh niggas Bro, we don't quit. I don't know what the
You're not gonna claim your mans?
Wallahi, I'm not. That's your man. I can recruit him. Yes, sir. Get up here. All right, yo. Yo, throw them hands up. Yo, clap it up. Don't clap it up for both of them, bro. Clap it up, yo. Really taking that, bro.
I would have ran you one or two. My legs are hurting like a bitch.
bro.
Like I'm hurting like
I
a
appreciate
bitch.
you, bro.
Like I said, I just want to get this shit started. I want to get jumping for the fans.
Shout out your grams.
I don't even do. I got my grams mainly for my music shit. It's Tizzle X5.
Pop it, nigga. Pop your music.
Tune in.
You got a bar that you can drop for us real quick? A Pittsburgh bar? Come on, drop it for us real quick. Talk to me. Put on. This your time to shine.
Shit. Words. Listen, they trying to lock me up. I'm never dodging fame. I'm trying to rob a plug, bitch. I'm trying to take his chain. I'm dropping about 50. Shot his brain.
Whoa.
Trying to claim the back. Never run my game.
Whoa.
Claiming on that shit, I ain't gonna shoot it. I'm gonna do
What's
it.
up, Ash?
Claiming on that block, you know I'm just gonna shoot it.
Whoa.
Claiming you from Philly, bitch. I'll boom it, then I'll do it.
Whoa.
Yeah, we from PA, bitch. You boom it, then we lose it. We
Ooh.
out.
I'm gonna keep it a B. That
Oh,
shit was
yeah.
ass, bro. I'm gonna keep it his ass, gang. I'm gonna keep it a B. That shit was ass. I'm gonna keep it a B. Yo, let's get this next fight started, yo. Y'all know the last four is the main event. We got Hefe. What's the lineup?
We got
Hefe.
We got
Osama.
We got Drunk.
Drunk.
And you know who the main event is?
Main event.
Okay.
Chop Nasty. Chop Nasty.
Y'all ain't say the surprise guest.
And then we got Pete surprise guys. Put it on for North Carolina. My fault, bro. We playing with him. Let me get my next two contestants. Pull up. Who we got right here? What's your name? Who we got right here?
Mayo.
Maya, where you coming from, baby? What you repping?
I'm here.
Is Pittsburgh or Biddy?
I'm here.
It's Pittsburgh right here. Who we got right here?
The Biddy.
King of Pittsburgh.
King of Pittsburgh.
Well, ask the real name.
Respectfully, listen, yo. Respectfully,
I'm putting Philly on my gloves. I'm not putting them on my back.
all the way from Philly, you drove down here for us. Respect you. Yo.
This our city now. We about to buy a crib here.
We gonna do this for Maya. Well, 10 seconds stand off. Get in his mate. Hey,
These niggas are not even fighting.
He too slow. Jab to the body. Hook up top. Fuck him up. He don't like the body. Come on, touch the body. Yes. Keep touching that body. And then go up. Combo, bro. Right there.
It's the weakest fight ever. He trying to knock his head off.
You ain't the king. Go ahead, pop it. Pop it.
Yeah, he trying to knock his head off. Yeah.
Every time you jab to a body, he puts his hands down. When he puts his hands down, you can switch it to a body, go to the top. Straight right to the top. Bro, he coming right to you. Bro, straight right. He coming right to you.
That round was over fast as hell.
Let me take you. First of all, how you feeling, bro? Next round.
Make my adjustments. Keep my hands up. Touch them.
All right,
Those combos.
that's what I need you to do. You feel me? Use your jab. When you're right here, you can't stay right here, bro. You're doing this. You stay right here. You gotta get out of your shit. And stay on your How you feel? How you plan on carrying this next round? Go talk to me.
Same way.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I feel like I ain't really got too much to say to you, but pick the pace up a little bit. You feel me? As far as in like, let your hands go. Don't look for just one punch. Put the combos together. You feel me? You see him when he throwing them hooks and he's falling down with him. City, y'all got the beat. You get one.
What the fuck?
Keep everything tight. Well, keep it tight. Keep it tight. Sloppy. Keep going, bro. Keep going.
Who said that? What?
I need y'all to count down. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Clap it up, y'all got Philly taking this one. Clap it up, y'all got
This is funny. This is long as hell, bro. This video.
Bro, what was the defense? You gotta cover the body. You can't let him hit you there, bro.
That was my fault. Don't worry about it.
Video long as hell. You said the Mexico vid? Mexico most dangerous hood? I don't know. I gotta find it. Is it here? Tepito? Huh? Mm, travel some. Why is it all uppercase? Travel some.
What's up, guys, and welcome to Storage Hunter Simulator. That's right, a new sim game. Amounts that we were dealing with there are actually pretty reasonable, like 120 bucks for a old stove. Like that doesn't seem that out of line. I don't know, it's pricing is pretty realistic, which is kind of nice. All right, here we go. Made it to our second auction. Let's take a look at what we got in here, sir. Thank you very much. Ooh. Okay, so an old antique item. I'm not sure what that is. We've got a chest. We've got fruits. We've got a mop. We've got a couple of backpacks and an old bike. I mean, we just need to make money, so I need to bid as much as we possibly can. I'm gonna bid.
ये मेक्सिको की सबसे खतरनाक जगह है जहाँ पर मेक्सिको का कानून भी नहीं चलता है भाई। जो गैंग्स है, कार्टेल है, वही सब डिसीजन लेती है। बंदे की तलाशी ले रही है, ड्रग्स वक्त है उसके पास। जो भी आप कपड़े सामान वामान देखते हो सब चोरी का सामान है। और सिटी वगैरह बजा के सिग्नल दे रहे थे कि भाई ये देखो भाई बहुत भीड़।
Hold on.
It's doing that in English.
Another app to manage your team. Let me introduce you to Connect
God
Team,
damn
the
it.
one platform that replaces all of these. I'm talking about live scheduling.
Get the I pay PSD GTA. What?
No, Rockstar. But anyway, GTA Online has been out for 10 years now, and people hold it very dear. And people still play it to this day.
Hey, Shunt, I just want to tell y'all niggas something right now. Y'all niggas just been invited, nigga, to the Diddy party, Shunt.
Even I was playing it a couple times, I ain't gonna lie to you. But ever since the servers closed down in 2021, I feel like it's been a void in my heart. So I decided to play it in 2024 to see what's going on, see how it's doing. And yeah, let's check it out. Long ass loading screen. I hope this don't take long. It did not take long. We can create a temporary character. I don't mind. We just gonna create something and like roll with it. We are. What the fuck? This is not human. This is a demon. Yes. Bro, what my mom and dad look like that? That can't be. You know what? It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm about to be ugly as hell. I don't care. Are we ready, boy? This how we spawning on the mountaintop with a Glock in hand? Like what was we doing? It's only us in the server, so we can work with that. All right, cool. You got no guns except for a pistol. I mean, we can work with it. So the goal is to probably get like 100K before our video ends. So how much you got right now? We got about like 10K. Damn, the graphics are not up to date, but hey, we working with it. Where are we? Where the fuck are we? Are we like, what is this, like the east side?
No, nigga.
This map is old. What the fuck is the ear? Y'all hear that? It's a fly by my ear or something? First, you got first bit of money. We have to rob the store. The first little thing we gotta do is rob a bank. We gotta rob a bank. Well, that's a nice little car right there. I like your car. Sorry, my man. Shit, if you wanted to fight, you should just say so. Hold up. Oh shit.
PS3.
Oh. And I got 15 cash, all right? Let's add that to the list. Ooh, let me get the Challenger right here. This is our main car for the whole video right here. We're gonna upgrade it and all, bro. I promise you. You ain't getting this back, boy. All right, everybody put the money in the bag. You already know what this is, my boy.
Take it easy.
You already know what this is, my boy. Shout to the headset. You already know what this is, my boy. I'll try it. Hurry up, everything. Let's go, the police almost here. Thank you, $1,000. I like that. You just gotta do that 100 more times.
Bruh.
Oh man. Okay, we can go this way. The police not coming this way, we can go this way.
I'm coming for that ass.
Damn, they behind me too. All right, we out. Please. Shit, my bad, boy. No, move. Yeah, guys, the camera cut out. Cap. I want to let y'all know that I escaped them and I live in a multi-million-dollar house right now. Cap. All right, first order of business, how do we start the lesson missions? Because that's like a good way to get money. We can low-key go to Simeon, see if he can whip up something for us. Dead ass, we need some money. Can we buy anything? Do we get like a free apartment or something? Like we have to, right? Like it don't make no sense not to get like a free apartment. How about like a little like 10K You know what I'm saying? 10K, you know what I'm saying? As I continue to play the old GTA Online, I noticed that there wasn't really a clear way to get money fast. Like, I was losing hope out here. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, hold on. That's a house right there. Are we allowed to buy it? 200K. I'm broke, man. Like, I cannot afford that. In an act of desperation, I went back to the only thing that was truly working for me. Robbing corner stores.
Well.
Lame. I hear you.
We have cameras, just so you know.
Do I give a fuck?
No.
Up the money.
I have a.
You already know what this is, boy. You should never say nothing.
No, please. I am moving as fast as I can.
No, you not. Hurry up, man. You making me rethink life right now.
I hope you sleep well tonight.
$3,000. Oh no, 1.5K.
Your favorite TV shows are on YouTube. Enjoy the latest releases.
Oh yeah, police right here. Oh yeah, y'all never catch me alive. 3 stars for robbing a bank, bro. I'm not I'm not like that, bro. I'm just you're an average bank robber, bro. Get away from me. What did I do to y'all? They got me on the professional and bank robber list, man. Like, I'm just your average nigga. I'm not that guy. Oh my goodness, bro. It just more. They keep on coming on me, bro. Pause. But you know, yeah, y'all know what I'm trying to say. And they so fast. I'm gonna just accept it because, like, this is how it is right now. They in deep, bro. Police every corner I look around. Police. Don't tell me it's a police over here. Don't tell me it's a police right. Don't fucking. Can I steal this armor truck? You know what this is, man? I can't even get in the armor truck. Who is this cop behind me? Who is this cop? Oh shit. I'll surrender.
See, fuck. I thought I would have.
Oh, they took some of my money, bro. It's not even funny, man. I'm sorry, but this motorcycle kind of fire though. Yeah.
How are you playing on PS3?
Yeah, early GTA wasn't really the best for new players, so this time around I just started doing some random bullshit just to get some money in my pocket. And I was pretty desperate, to say the least. Hey, we
bro, this game
zooming,
now on PS3.
Y'all see it? We zooming. Oh shit. Oh shit. We zooming though. Look. 10K.
Not in great condition.
Huh? I mean, I crashed a little bit, but
wait,
like, you
this
compare
game
that
was
shit.
on
$2,000. Okay, that's not good at all. At this point, my goal of having 100K was slipping away. I was about to shake some ass for somebody. You know, start a little GTA OnlyFans, bro. I cannot get money for shit. What's up, fella? You know me? Yeah, you know me. I come here every day. What you mean, no? Hey, I ain't get no money, but I got something else for payment. We can do a land race to see what's up. Like, that's not bad, bro. Like, we can just start one up. This is like one player, and hopefully you can give us like a little bit of money.
Wrong.
Yeah. Ooh. First place. How much money? Oh hell nah.
Your auntie broke, your grandma broke, your brother broke, nigga, you broke.
Yo, that's a nice ass car. Can I just like hold up? You didn't get in this car back. Oh, you wanna fight? Come out here. Oh. Stupid. No! Stupid. Thought I was finna fight? Crazy. That boy is not getting his car back. No time soon. We're gonna save up for another one. I know he just bought this too. Ooh. Why didn't I think of this before? Yeah, you wasn't expecting me today, huh? The bad booty bandit is here. Uh-huh.
I'm trying.
Oh, I got no bullets. Oh, I feel so broke right now, bro. I came in here thinking I was gonna get some money, like huzzah, just for me not to have no bullets and to get sprayed down. I gotta retire after that. I have to retire, bro. How can I get shot by a store clerk? I'm getting shot by Squidward, a cashier.
Lewis and Tony. Louise. Gay Tony.
What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube?
Jap 5.
Another update on my stepson, Jap 5, man. In there handling his business. Y'all see him. He gonna be out in a hot second, man. He gonna have that music up, ready for y'all again. He gonna be putting it down like he said before he went in.
That boy, the prison demon. Mm.
Maybe もしかしたらちょっと冷たいかもなって。大阪はバイブス、まあ結構高いやつ多くて。Vibes.
The vibes is better. Most people here don't have any tattoos, and you even have them on your face. Do people treat you differently for having tattoos out here?
よくないよ。
They actually treat them not good.
Okay.
だから普通の仕事もできないよ。だからアーティストやってるって。
He can't have a 9 to 5. He gets stared a lot, so he feels comfortable sometimes.
見てって誰も入れ墨入ってるやつおれへんやろって言って。Hey, 2 people.
Yeah, there's the only 2 people with tattoos. At what age did you get your first face tattoo?
19歳。
When he was 19.
So he got the heart right here when he was 19. That's his first tattoo. Sex. Yeah, he got sex right here. That's bold. To get a face tattoo, you got to be fully committed. At what point was you like, all right, I'm not trying to get no job or no 9 to 5 job or anything?
もう昔から俺普通の仕事したことない。
So ever since you were younger, you've been like this and you knew you didn't want a job or nothing. What is this area right here called?
ここは引っ掛け橋って言われてるって。
引っ掛け橋。
He?
掛け橋。
Cock, I bust you.
前やったらナンパしたりとか、あとキャッチがおったりとか、店の呼び込みしたり、前例えばあの子可愛いと思ったら声かけに行って。
Oh, okay. So this right here is like the place you could pick up a girl, or you trying to sell something to maybe a tourist or a local. I was saying to the camera, it reminds me so much of like Las Vegas here.
グリコサイン。
What does that mean over there?
グリコ。
Grico. So this is a real popular place. He's saying a lot of people will come here and they will take a picture in front of it. Kind of like if you're in Hollywood, you go to the Hollywood Stars. New York, you go to Times Square. And look at this view right here. This right here is beautiful. Growing up, did you get into like lots of fights and stuff like that?
Yes.
What's the craziest thing that you've seen here?
の真横で日本刀ぶっ刺された人もおる。
Oh.
で、ここから超出てきたって。
So seeing somebody get and his guts coming out. So we see the places here that if somebody's new here, it might look safe, even though I know it's dangerous. Are there a lot of gangs in this area?
Yakuza.
From what I've read, they're one of the most dangerous gangs in the whole country, right?
一番危ない。
What other gangs are out here? Is it just them?
中途半端にヤクザに所属してない不良はいっぱいいるって。
I don't know how to say it, like they're the best of gang members.
Or like probably like the most popular, they're like the most popular gang out here. In like America, there's like Bloods, Crips. You go to a different state, there's like GDs, BDs, there's all these different gangs depending on which state.
What the
in
hell
Japan,
he's saying.
is it just only a few gangs out here?
ヤクザだけ。たまに日本に青色とか赤色のやつおるけど、クリップスとかブラッツとかこう赤の服着てるやつおるけど、あれはもうハロウィンパーティーや。
Got you. Okay.
Halloween. コスプレ。
Why didn't you ever choose to join that gang or anything?
いや別に俺は音楽したかった。そんな人殺すのとか無理やしって。そんなさやってこいって言われて。な。60歳になっても70歳になっても、ヤクザできるんやったらやっとった。でも。
Pretty much you're saying like not something that, oh, I'm gonna just join for a few years and then, oh, I think this is too hard, let me get out. Once you join, you're committed. It's a brotherhood forever. How long have you been making music?
We've been doing this over 6 years.
What have first got you into doing it?
俺ずっとそういう不良しててって言って、俺は全部不良してた。
Okay.
悪いことをしてたけど、なんかまあいろいろ失敗して自分にやってきたことが返ってきて、それで
Karma hit me.
だからもう悪いことじゃなくて人にいいことしたいなと思って、なんていう、まあ悪いことをずっとしてたけど、俺はスターシード、アーティストとして生まれ変わった。
You feel like making music made you born again in a way.
Right.
What's the music scene like out here? Is it different from Tokyo?
まあ別に違うことはない。
So there are not really much difference. Less real ones in Tokyo than more real ones in Osaka.
Do a lot of people here rap?
多いし、今日本は多くなってきてるって。
If you could work with any artist in the U.S., what artist would you work with?
Chief Keef やな。
Chief Keef. Okay, yeah. TV watch my videos, so I know he gonna see this. Oh man. Okay. How does someone from this area find Chief Keef music?
だってドリルの最初の人やし、Don't Like やったっけ？
Do you understand anything that the songs say, or you just like the way it sounds?
いや、日本語訳見るって。
Is there a producer that you want to work with?
Wheezy.
Wheezy?
Yeah.
Wheezy out of here. Okay, okay, lit.
俺は TIG スカイシーって名前ないけど、俺の友達ユーサグっていう友達、名前アーティスト名友達やってるんで。
ユーサグ。
プリ、今から俺の好きな焼肉屋さん紹介するから。
His name is You Thug.
I be doing
What
this shit
the
with no
hell?
pressure. Mention for when you mentioning cheddar. Fuck with us cause we got it for lesser. Fuck the rest, could've went and bought a Tesla. But instead I invested in Bose. You can hit me for high or low on bro. I get this shit dropped at your door. I'm a real nigga, no cap in my rap. Say eating this cap in this trap. What you know about taking a route? You gotta take risks if you try make it out. I done been to that bottom, it hurt. I done diamonds up out of the dirt. You want some money?
See this right here? Never do this in Japan.
When you did this, it's the thing when you do a funeral in front of a body. That's for them who passed away before.
Oh, don't do this?
Yeah, no, don't do this.
Yeah. これもダメって。
Point it to me.
Yeah.
So only if they're older. If they're younger, I could do this. Don't do this. Never. So how do I supposed to do it?
This or
So I'm left-handed. So facing right.
yeah, fucking right.
とかなんか箸の使い方っていろ
We
いろ
also can't use this either. This one is also something we do at funeral too. Not funeral, but like we burn a body and then it come out as a bone, right? And then we pick bone. This
we can't both
do.
grab it at the
No,
same time?
no.
あとこれもの This no.
Oh yeah, don't.
No, no. You have to like pick them, not.
Okay. What if it's chilling like this?
Oh, well, that's not a problem. Just standing like straight, this is not cool.
After eating, it was time to meet the Yakuza. When people think of the Yakuza, they think of older, retired people, but today nearly 40% of their members are in their 20s and 30s. They rarely do interviews, and because they're amongst the world's richest gangs, even money won't make them speak out publicly. When I tell y'all this felt like straight out of a movie, dim-lit back room, hidden in plain sight, with the Yakuza suited up waiting on my arrival, that's exactly what this was. But it was time to finally meet them. Before we continue with this video, y'all, this video is sponsored by Prize Picks. If you guys love to make daily sports picks like me, make sure y'all download the Prize Picks app. Right now, I have you guys with a 100% deposit bonus code up to $100. All you gotta do is use my promo code POODY and they're matching your deposit right now. Why I like Prize Picks? Because it doesn't matter if the team I like loses, I still win money each time on the individual player. Don't miss out on this opportunity, y'all. I'm literally making money every single week using Pay Crazy. Hopefully, do a full Saral crime. Everybody has masks. Their identities don't want to be shown. We're in a small space right now, so we're all crammed up. I guess first question, why is it so important to hide who you are?
They don't want to be identified.
Got you. What is the joining process like? How exactly do they have to go about joining?
You only need guts to be a Yakuza for life.
Okay. When y'all are looking for people to join, do y'all go and search for people to join, or do people come to y'all and ask? When y'all are trying to find people that y'all want to bring in, what exactly are characteristics that y'all are like trying to look for? Backers, when you find somebody, how do you know that, okay, I can trust this person to be part of the gang? And say if someone wants to join and you have them go do something for you and they come back and don't get the job done, how is that process like? Do you just kick them out, or do they get in trouble for not doing everything that you asked for? So I see everybody has on suits. Why does suits? Do everybody have to dress in suits if they join? Or is that how y'all carry yourself every day?
This is Japanese culture.
Okay.
This is the way they dress up.
I see everybody has nice jewelry and everything. When someone joins, do they get money given to them?
They get their life working.
Are y'all faces known by lots of cops?
Yes.
Let's say a cop just sees you out living your regular life. How do they treat y'all when they see y'all?
They're trying to look for something they committed so they can run off the job.
Got you. Now, if, let's say the cops find y'all and try to take y'all to jail, do y'all get extra time because y'all are in a gang?
Yes.
I've seen online a lot of people have tattoos, their whole full body's covered. Is that something that everybody has to do once they join? Or is it a certain tattoo?
No. You have to get tattoos, but it's Japanese culture. Like if you in a gang,
like automated.
By y'all being in a gang, are y'all able to just look at somebody else that lives here and tell they're in a gang, whether it's a certain way that they dress, carry themselves, whether it's a certain tattoo, and be able to tell that, okay, this person is in a gang of some sort? How does somebody move up in rank? How does someone move up from somebody who just joined a gang to all the way up to like a leader or a boss?
How much you done the work, how much you can go up higher.
How fast can someone do it? Do you have any like rival gangs? How do you think the gang culture here is different from the gang culture in the United States?
I think that's different is they don't do drugs.
Okay, so is drug culture not a thing here compared to like in the U.S.? Do most people not do drugs?
It's not the Japanese people who are not, just in Yakuza don't do drugs.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, was any of y'all young when y'all had y'all first tattoo? Are we able to see any tattoo of y'all's? What does that tattoo mean?
Bonji.
What you said?
It's called bonji. I don't know how to explain actually, but it's Japanese culture.
Do any of y'all have your whole body tattooed? When y'all have kids, would y'all want them to join the gang as well, or would y'all want to keep y'all kids away from that?
It's not his choice, like he's gonna let them or her, choose her life.
Would he tell his kid that he's in a gang, or would that be something that he'll try to hide from them for as long?
Better take a freaking nap. I'm freaking tired.
Long as he can.
Yeah.
So I see your hand and I see that you're missing a finger over there. You mind explaining what happened and how you lost it? Was it something that you chose to do, or was it a request from somebody else that you should get your finger cut off? Okay. When you joined, why did you choose to join? Okay. Did any of y'all join for safety reasons? In the U.S., joining a gang, a lot of people have to because of where they're at. It's either they join a gang and the neighborhood help them be safe, or they have to go out on their own with no backup. Did any of y'all join to have a backup and feel safe? Not many people get to speak with the Yakuza. Because their identities are hidden, it's common to be walking the streets and not knowing you're passing by a member of Japan's most dangerous gang. A few of them traveled 4 hours just for this video. It's moments like these where you sit back and think how the hell this all started. All year I'm traveling the world and meeting people, learning about different ways of life outside of the norm. I just posted new pictures with the Yakuza on Instagram. If you go comment here from YouTube, I'll go spam your pics. And comment on this video and let me know where y'all want to see me go next. From Osaka, signing out.
Plug came in and he had 1 pint left. We did a show downstairs. Who needed most? We break it down to foes, but that's one drink for most. I'm